Welcome to my 19,000 video, everyone. Unbelievable, I finally made it this far. And you already basically know what movie I'm going to talk about. Felix. Hold on a second. Hate that ad. Felix the Cat Saves Christmas. I wish I was making this up. And I'm not kidding. This thing exists. I got to watch it yesterday, and boy, was I disappointed when I had to rewatch this movie again. Also, happy Xmas, or should I say Merry Xmas to you all. Those of you having a great holiday out there. And me, I had to force myself to watch this steaming pile of cow dung movie. This should not be too difficult to talk about this movie. It should not be super long. Felix the Cat finally makes a comeback after his last appearance was Baby Felix, which, fun fact, came out in 2003. And a few characters did make a comeback besides little Poindexter right here, or even the Professor, or that made an appearance in the movie Felix the Cat, that's filmed from 1988. And believe it or not, this is directed by the same person that did the first film in 1984. Nearly like, let me count out the numbers. 16 years ago since they did the first film. Fortunately, they screwed this up pretty badly. Sure, they brought back Rock Bottom, which is Felix the Cat's arch nemesis. That makes him like a bumbling moron. I would show it on to you on my PS4, but the controller does not work too well, so instead I'm showing you on this little screen here. I'll just show you clips of how much this movie's gonna blow. And hopefully I won't get copyrighted when I show it to you guys. And yes, he still has that classic bang. Like since the 1950s. And he just has the magic bag there for obvious reasons. If he uses it wherever he goes, that's helpful. Yep, it's directed by the same person that did the first film. The main problem with this movie, it has like too much padding. Like right about here where Poindexter was about to get down and Felix the Cat keeps on pressing the doorbell and hits to the bookshelf, and this happens. Yeah, it shows the stars in circles. Not once, not twice, but 3 times for this entire movie. And believe it or not, Felix the Cat is voiced by Dave Coulier, who I swear is doing like a expression of Mickey Mouse. It just sounds like he's not even trying in this movie. The animation on here feels really outdated. And the human characters look like they have like black outlines. I just don't get it. It seems to me it should not even exist, and yet this movie does for obvious reasons. Anyways, let me cut to the chase. The movie's plot point is the professor wants his revenge, and those that pick on him, he Oh, covered a world full of snow. Yeah, his so-called freaking formula. And covered a world full of snow. Yeah, some of the voice acting on here don't seem too perfect. Look at the snow effect. It looks like they use like CGI snow. So the basic plot of this movie is Felix the cat is there to help Santa get through all that snow. Yep, like I said, they did it more than once. And look at that, they right? That's vehicle. That's clearly CGI. This is like how cheap and lazy they can be in this film. And to not pad too much into the movie on how much it pads way too much. It just goes on and on and on with this scene here where the Rockwell gets his tongue stuck. They make this scene go on even longer. It's like the movie's an hour and 10 minutes. They just had the scene even much the longest time, and I had to keep checking how much time has passed had in this movie. It goes like slow like molasses. Sure, it tries to be funny, but just makes it so bloody boring. And the movie is very focused on Felix, and it keeps showing more Professor and Rockwell more than Felix the cat. They also meet these snowball kids are there to assist and help Santa in a horrible weather. Ignore that noise. I mean, those of you who like Felix the cat, I would stay far away from this movie as much as possible. To cut to the chase and not waste too much time with this long review. They made a snow yeti monster that has like the worst design ever. And I swear, the one I've seen better snow yetis and DuckTales compared to this one. I am not making this up. Don't believe me? Watch this. Just gonna give it a second. Just like the movie I'm talking about. Right here. Or just like the Xmas holiday special. If you're wondering why I keep on calling it the word Xmas instead of Christmas, guess it makes it easier to say it shortly. This film is not really that good. It's a little bit cheap, like to animate your characters on the way they move. They look like something out of outdated supercomputer cartoon. From the early 2000s I've seen in a film or cartoon. And at least their animation budget will go well better compared to, well, this. And at least that kid with the hat looked like Kyle from South Park. There's some songs in it, but I don't want to get copyrighted playing them, so no way. They escape the terrible drawn monster, and they do stop the professor, or where Felix the cat uses his magic bag, like full of tricks. Explain use a giant cork Professor did explain the backstory of him having a terrible childhood on why he doesn't go out there and want them to play with them. They refuse to say no. It does lead the question why he doesn't go outside and play with them. Yeah, that. Anyhow, I'll just cut to the chase. If the professor is defeated, Felix the cat saves the day. Both the professor and Rockwell end up in prison. La-di-da-di-da. And the friggin' movie. This was not really a great movie at all. If you like it, good for you. For me, I'd rather just watch a movie probably once or twice and never again on how cheaply this movie was made to be. I love Felix the Cat, but this seems almost a huge disappointment to bring him back in 2004. And the voice of Dave Coulier is not even trying his best to voice Felix the Cat. It would be wrong if I liked the original voice actor who played Felix the Cat from the movie 1988 better. Sure, his voice sounds very obnoxious to listen to, but I would take his voice any day, or the 1996 Felix the Cat cartoon. I'm sure he keeps on getting two different voices in that 90s cartoon. If you are a huge Felix the Cat fan, just watch the Twisted Tales of Felix 1996 one. Sure, it's weird, it's strange, but it's way better compared to what we had to watch this very day. That's why I like watching in the 90s these Twisted Tales of Felix better. You'll have a great time watching this one compared to this one. You could just forget Felix the Cat Saves Christmas existed. So I'll see you all next time. My next movie review will probably be better. Sure, I haven't talked about Home Alone 3. That is if I know where it's at. But you're going to get used to me reviewing these kind of kid movies now. Maybe someday I'll talk about the third movie in New Year's Eve. For now, I bid you all adieu. Farewell. Thanks for watching.